As I make the drive to the campground here, I want to quickly run over what the purpose of this video really is. This video is to simply paint a picture of what traditional campground camping is all about. No, it probably doesn't have the best fishing or the greatest views while hiking the world has ever seen, but campgrounds like this are the perfect place to enjoy the outdoors with a community. And I hope you guys are able to see that throughout the course of this video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, so here is the cabin. It is still locked, so I'm gonna have to go down there and find out who's got the key. This should be a fun little adventure. Alright, so we got Skeeter here. He's running the meetup, and then we got a familiar face. We got Bob from Anyfin there. We just showed up. Apparently Kev has already got on a fish today, which is unsurprising for him. But yeah, fishing should be pretty good. Bob's given me the lay of the land. They've been here before, I have not. Apparently this is a good crawfish hole. There's some cutlets, minnows, shiners, that sort of stuff, and you know I'm all about that, so we'll definitely be doing stuff at this hole while I'm here.
This is where they have the bear problems, man.
All right, we acquired the key from Skeeter. Unlocked. Come on. Kaboom. Here's what we're looking like. Sweet little spot. Got some tables for working on stuff as needed. I'm probably not going to spend much time in the cabin while we're here. Got a Bible, that's always good to see. Some outlets. Yeah, I think this spot will do quite nicely for what we need. Alrighty, so I basically have everything unpacked and ready to go. Bob and Skeeter are already down there fishing. I'm gonna take some of my stuff down there, as well as the chair that Randy from Ozark's Great Adventure sent me. We're gonna go down there and have a good time. Hopefully catch some catfish, bullheads, sunfish, bass. That's what we're going for tonight. And you guys will get to see some of that. So let's head down there. Alrighty, so I haven't really showed you guys this part of the campsite yet, but this is the row of cabins. And mine is that one right there with my truck. I'm walking past the little bridge, but there's a little bridge with this little creek that Bob showed us. Hopefully if the water slows down a little bit tomorrow, we can try and catch some little fish in the creek there. The campsite management building slash office thingy is up there. And then the lake is down that way. So we're gonna walk down there, go hang out with the Anyfin crew and the Skeeters. I think for tonight it's just going to be us. I think Fishing with Steve is going to try and show up tomorrow. We might have a couple others as well, but it should be a good time. As far as my plans, I have a couple different fishing videos that I'm going to be filming snippets for. We got the rigged and ready Infinite Mini in there. We're going to be filming for some pieces of that video. And then I also brought along the sling, some cooking supplies so we can cook over the wood stove. Lots of good stuff. Should be a fun time regardless of what happens. Oh, I made it back. Huh? Oh,
They're nice and
oh boy, I will take one. Yes.
There's gonna take more than one dog. Come on, dog. They're ready for the hook. Put them right on.
Ready for the hook. I think I have a nice little circle hook action on this rod already. I do indeed. And I bought an absolute boatload of worms from the bait vending machine up at my place. So I'm just gonna chuck on a wad of worms, throw it out there as I get some other stuff ready. Perfect.
Side of the park are electric, so
Hot dogs.
9%.
Hot dog by the lake. Thanks, Skeeter.
Same one. I like it. Yeah, I like walking.
Got a little remote control float plane up in the sky there. Sweet. Bells, there goes Bob. Come on. Got him. Where's the net? I'll be net man. First fish since I've been here.
Woo!
Bullhead.
Yeah, baby.
Nice. I thought it was big. I was like, where's the net? We don't need net.
I got a water ski him in.
Water ski him in. Sweet. Alrighty, I'm gonna walk around with the infinite mini rod, try and film some for that, and keep an eye on the catfish rod. Every once in a while check in on that, and I'll get back to you guys if we happen to get one on that catfish rod. Alright, I got one of the little rods with a weightless hook and a piece of night crawler. I'm just going to chuck this around and try and get a sunfish or perch, something like that, on the board so that we got a fish under our belt for day one before we sit down and relax and just do some bait and weight fishing, get the whole bank here lined up with rods. See what we can do. There you go. First fish of the trip, a chunky bluegill. Nice. One of many, I am sure. That's a good one. Palm sized. Toss him back. See Bob's line here. I'm gonna go right underneath of it. Right there. Here we go. Another. Oh, lost him. Bob might have another. There you go. He's on. I just came back from fishing with the little rod.
Just popped off.
Well, but the action's good. Action's picking up. Hopefully.
Oh, I already let him go. He missed it. That's how good I am.
Moving the rods to right in front of the little shelter area just for a little bit easier access so I can relax and chat with these guys. I think my worm just came right off. It did. That's great. There we go. Bob again.
Yeah, Bob again.
This guy taking all the fish from us. We also just had Tony from Random Adventures 2.0 just show up.
Hey.
Rod number 2 going in. There we go. I brought the sling out just for fun. We're not catching much right now, so I'm gonna give it a chuck. We'll put it way out in the middle. Spook the fish in towards us. Oh. Third of the way out, I gotta go find another good rock. We'll get close to the water so I can get the GoPro view of it. We're just having fun. That's what this is all about. An appropriate rock. This one's not bad. I'd like a little bit bigger one, but this one would suffice. And this one isn't bad. That one's a little bit better. We'll fill out the pouch more. Oh, Bob's got a fish too. It was the rock throwing. Hey, the rock brought him in.
There it is. There it is.
The rock brought him in.
Yep.
Another bullhead.
I don't know. It might be a largemouth bullhead.
A largemouth bullhead.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Nice and fat. Yeah, sending bait out there with the sling would be pretty cool. I just don't know what I'd chuck.
You might have gotten them. You might have gotten them active with the splash.
Maybe. I don't know. Alrighty, time for throw number 2. I'm gonna go with a little overhead launch. Get some good distance. Ooh. That one's going.
I'm telling you, try one with a cherry Kool-Aid hot dog.
Cherry, hey, give me one. Cherry Kool-Aid hot dog. I'll send it out.
Let me open my bail up.
Strawberry.
Let me open my bail.
I'll swing it around my head and get caught in the line. Oh, well, that's a bit small, but I can get it. Cherry Kool-Aid hot dog, gonna chum the waters with the sling. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit light, but I can probably still get it. There we go. It's out there. All right, I got one more rock. Bring the fish in.
Sometimes a little commotion is good.
Little over the head action. I've been really liking the over the head lately. Bob again. He's schooling us tonight.
This one's for you, Slab. Look at the size of them.
Bullhead. Alrighty, I grabbed my live stream gear and a good old-fashioned muffin as a snack from the cabin. I gave Skeeter custody over my rods while I was away. Maybe he caught a fish while we were gone, but I'm gonna go down there, set up for a live stream. I'll keep recording on the GoPro if I catch any fish, but yeah, I'm gonna go down and enjoy some time on the live with some of you guys out there in the viewership world. How many did you catch on my rod? 7? There you go.
Yeah, you stole my worm, so I have to go back.
Oh, grab it.
Going?
The black rod is getting them all tonight. Well, I just realized I forgot my chair. Kev's about to get a fish. I forgot my chair, so I'll probably have to go back. And we're on. Look at this. This is the chaos that this camping trip is gonna be.
You're gonna water ski him in once he comes in.
Oh, is he off?
Yeah, he just lost him.
Oh man. But this is the chaos that this trip's gonna be. We're running back and forth to the cabin. Everybody doing stuff. The whole shebang. Alrighty. Got the live rolling on the phone. Got our rods. And we should have a good time here tonight. Hopefully I can get on some bullheads. That'd be fun. Far right.
Far right. Same hole.
Come on, Skeeter. Oh, yeah, baby. Go.
Go, 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 go.
Got him?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
A Skeeter fish, possibly.
He was swimming towards you. Ah. He got off?
Oh, no. All right, you guys can probably barely see, but I got the live chat rolling. I'm gonna leave Kev in charge. As I said, I forgot my chair, so I'm gonna go grab a headlamp and a chair all the way back at the cabin. Let's make this quick. All right. I'm in the seat, the chair that Randy sent me. Boom. Chair acquired. And headlamp. Back down we go. Just about back to where everyone's hanging out, and I think the Anyfin squad's got yet another fish. Boom.
Oh, here comes Nolan with the light. Catfish.
There it is.
Second catfish while Nolan was gone.
Is that true? You got two?
Yeah, we got a big channel. You got a big channel.
I did?
Yeah,
oh
you missed a
no.
huge channel.
Crazy.
Kevin, how big was Nolan's catfish that he caught?
I gotta say, like 3-4 pounds.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It was big. It was bigger than 3. All right, I'm gonna let him go. I'll stock your pond over here.
There you go. All right, I gotta ask chat. I got confirmation of 1. Is it true? Did I catch 2? Did I catch a fish? Well, my rod, I need some chat confirmation.
No, you believe. Oh, because you fished with me before.
That's right. I have fished with you. Skeeter is on. We got the live stream rolling.
Double!
We got double takedowns. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait, you have one on? Yeah, he got one on. Yep, double takedown.
Heck yeah.
Double.
That's a nice one.
Rain's picking up. Sweet doubles.
Yeah, double.
Now I gotta get one on my own rod. Y'all, the rain is coming down now. We're just gonna have to work through it tonight, get through tonight, hopefully catch a couple fish, and tomorrow should be much nicer. Another anyfin fish. What in the world are they doing differently?
Yeah, hot dog.
On the hot dog now.
Cooked hot dog.
Man, these guys can't
We
miss.
got one on the burnt hot dog. Flip them, flip them.
Get them up. Well, I'm glad someone's having some bullhead success. Man, I gotta get a hot dog on now too. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Fish is what we did.
Oh my goodness. On the hot dog. But
Tell me they don't look like professors.
I have I have one of my own now, so
He likes, look, he's still thinking about it.
he's still excited about it. We're gonna go with a hot dog and see if it brings us the same type of luck. Come on, fishy.
I'll give you the play-by-play.
Nolan stands there.
Stands at his rod.
Got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, we got another fish finally.
He's off.
Oh no.
He's off.
I was gonna say, guess who it is? It's anyfin. They always get them.
Oh no, I hooked my lantern.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's a big one.
it's a big one, guys.
Alrighty, so we've decided to call it a night. I got everything up, packed up and into the cabin. And just because some people might get cold, it's not the warmest out here and it is quite wet. I'm gonna have some guests in the cabin. We've got those 2 open spaces, so I happily obliged to give some extra space to other people. I'm here at the bathroom station at the campground here. We're gonna go inside, take care of some stuff, brush our teeth, all that sort of things, and head back up to the cabin and call it a night. Good morning, y'all. I just snuck out of the cabin here. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna get some breakfast going on the little wood stove. Before we do that, I do want to take a look around and see kind of what the water level of this creek is looking like. Given that there wasn't much rain overnight, it probably subsided a little bit, and I want to see what it looks like. Alright, let's take you guys over here. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit clearer. A lot of flow is better than a lot of murkiness in my book. But yeah, now I want to try and go somehow locate some dry wood. Everything is pretty wet, so that might be a bit of a process. We just gotta go find some stuff to get a fire going. Alright, there's the cabin. I'm just in this little plot of woods. The nice thing about the little stick stove that I've got is that you don't really need any real firewood. You just need some decent sized sticks. You almost never have to cut anything down, which makes it very applicable to situations like this. Everything's still very wet, but I'm sure somewhere back in here there's a little section where wood is covered up and thus has remained drier. Even that's wet. That's not a great sign. I really don't want to have to split anything down, but I might. This is a good lesson in being prepared, because this is going to need to get cut down by the saw before I can split it and use the inner pieces as kindling. And I didn't really think I was going to need the saw, but I decided to bring it anyway just in case. And lo and behold, I'm going to need the saw. Alrighty, so in the cooler here, I got a bunch of different food options. These are sandwiches for later. But among them, I have this egg and cheese mix. I have pepper. And I have some frozen ham. We're gonna cook up a nice little egg bowl with this. We got the camp cooking supplies right here. And now we have appropriate wood, so I'm just gonna get a little fire going right here, in the stove. Probably gonna do it on the ground just for safety's sake. But yeah, we're gonna get a little egg scramble going. I missed. There you go. Oh yeah, take a look at that. Took a lot of effort and nursing to get this fire going and keep it going because of how wet the wood is, but we eventually got it, and now we got our eggs. Let's enjoy. While I'm eating here, I'm gonna go toss this piece of just plain ham over the fire to heat up, just as a little bit of extra stuff. Oh, it's warming up a little bit. I think it's high 40s now. When I came out this morning, it was just plain 40, not high 40s. Got a little bit of pan, kind of almost pan-seared stuff there, but it's generally pretty good. Seared isn't the right word, it's like charred. But break that up and spread it out throughout, it should be pretty decent. I've got some ham on there. If you'd like some ham, I can do you some in a minute. How was your sleep? Good. Good. This is good. Pop another piece on. There's Skeeter. Morning.
Look at that little fire, little pet.
Yep. Eggs. Got him some ham, got me some ham. Alrighty, I got the cabin locked up. Got all our stuff. I'm actually gonna drive down to meet the Anything crew and the Skeeters this morning. They got enough space so that I can pull the truck in there and at least unload. I might leave it there. I don't know. But I don't want to have to make this trek with all my stuff a million times. All right, I put the truck there, and yeah, here's what the spot looks like this morning. Still very, very wet. I mean, look at this right here. This is Bob's hand washing puddle. It's a solid 3 inches of water, but other than the level of moisture, everything's looking really good. Oh no, Bob had one on the little rod, missed it. My 2 rods are now out, and we're gonna just sit here and wait. I might get the Infinite Mini, which is I think back in the truck, rigged up with possibly a Texas rig, go around, try for some bass, which would be part of a different video, but yeah, we'll see what happens. That right there is a bald eagle. You guys might not be able to see it because of the sun, but man, cool, cool, cool. Still waiting for a rod to go down. I'm gonna do some more slinging today. I got 2 camera angles, and we're gonna chum some of these hot dog pieces with the sling. Let's see what we can do. A little handful of Kool-Aid soaked hot dog, and we're gonna chuck them out there. Bob's gonna vacate the area just in case. Here we go. above the head action. Here we go. Landing right out there in the bait zone. There it is. I think I got that one on camera for the splashdown. All right, one more. Oh, it's going that way. Boom, there it is. They're in the zone. It's hard to sling the hot dogs. They're not very heavy, but we chummed the waters. Now I'm gonna go grab a rock and chuck a couple for distance, see what we can do. Oh, that was not a good one. Oh.
Hey, you landed over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to trick you. It went right there, kind of where those geese are now. There we go. I'm gonna put some mojo on this one. Well, that one's going. Two more. Ooh, that's a good one. Nice. There we go. Good sling session, good sling session. Now we need some fish. Alrighty, I did bring the micro rod, and up in these pads, I'm seeing a whole bunch of baby sunfish, some baby bass, and I've seen one or two things swimming around that I'm not exactly sure what they are. So I'm gonna bring out the micro rod, rig it up with a basic little rig, chuck some worm on there, and see if we can catch some of these little guys swimming around in here. There's that bald eagle again, way up there. Try and zoom in editing. Getting the micro rod rigged up, and there he is again. Bird fight. Yeah, what's that other one? That a red-tailed hawk? Yeah. Red-tailed hawk, bald eagle. There's the bald eagles on the right, red-tailed hawks on the left. I'm gonna pop in front of you. Fish these lily pad holes with a really tiny hook. Oh, there we go.
Nice. Sunny.
Yep.
Nice.
Bluegill. Look at that. That's a beauty. That's like a inch and a half.
Dude, that is the biggest fish I ever seen you catch.
No way.
What
Look
do
at that. He broke the record.
What do we
Best
think?
PD ever.
I think about a 10 pounder.
Look closer.
I think about a 10 pounder.
How big is it?
It's a 10 pounder.
Look at that. I think that's a good 25 pounder, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Brought out the micro rod. There's a whole bunch of little stuff swimming around in the pads, so it's a baby bluegill actually.
Baby bluegill.
Yeah.
I just rung my bell.
Oh, there's another.
I ain't even fishing.
Way to go, Bob.
There's another Bob.
Nice.
Another bluegill. Baby bluegill. Check these rods and then go on a bass fishing mission. Do you have something right there? Where's Tab at?
Oh my lord, dude.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Look at that.
It's huge.
Oh my lord. I cannot believe. Oh my lord.
It's huge.
Dude, it follows
Gigantic
you
bass.
in.
Where?
Gigantic bass. That's probably 7 pounds.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Oh my lord. What the actual heck? I was reeling my Senko in.
And I was watching him just coming in, and I'm like, oh my lord.
I was reeling my Senko in. He's probably 20, 25, 26 inches.
Right there. He's right there.
Oh, I see him. Right.
That's not bad.
I didn't believe you when you were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, and then when he looked down, he like, oh.
I didn't believe you. Gonna be honest, I did not believe you.
Until you look down, didn't you? Yeah.
And I believe you now.
See?
It's probably 6,
At
maybe
least good.
maybe 7.
So
At
we're gonna
least
take a
good.
drive soon and go get some shiners. That's what we're gonna do.
Holy. I don't see a bed. They might be getting ready to make one.
Look at Skeeter and his little pole.
Oh my gosh.
Was that him?
It broke off completely.
Way too. That's a power.
Golly, I think I need to check my eyebrow. Golly.
I don't know. This rod's way shorter than I typically use, so I thought I had to give it more power. I guess not quite that much power.
Yeah, I think it's way.
I forgot I had 10-pound leader on there, so I broke off on that last one. But I got 17 now, so we should be good if it picks it up and if I don't backlash. Alrighty, I just caught a little bass on the wacky rig, which will be part of a different video, but I'm gonna pull in these catfish rods. They seemingly haven't been touched all morning, and I'm not actually paying attention to them at this point, so I'm gonna pull them in, just set them here in the holders, and then we'll go back to some bass fishing. All right, bass number 2 acquired. Toss them back. I'll get one more for the video about the rigged and ready rod, and then after that we'll throw the bass catches into this video. We're out here fishing, and some other young gentlemen here asked for our help. They caught a frog. All right, so here's the deal. Here's how we're gonna do this.
Oh, he swam
Oh,
off.
he's off?
Yeah.
Well, see, my presence just fixed the problem. I'm that good. See how good I am, Kevin? I just walked up and it came off.
Yeah.
Alrighty, just got done a bass fishing session with Kev using the Infinite Mini. Got some great footage for that video. But now we're gonna head back out there with some normal gear and hopefully get some catches to put in this video.
Got one?
Kev's on. Oh, nice. Kev's got a little bass. Oh, off. Man, that was a good one. Oh, wow. Big bluegill. Just came up and tried to eat the bug off the surface. Put a little worm in front of him, see if we'll eat that. Big, that's a big bluegill. Oh, here we go.
Got him?
Yep, big bluegill.
Is it a bluegill?
Yeah, big one.
How did you catch him on that big of a hook?
No, this is on the little
Oh,
rod.
that's on the little rod.
Nice. That's even bigger than the one yesterday, I think. The one I caught yesterday. Yeah, look at that. That's a palm. Oh, no. Oh, well, he's gone. See you, buddy. Kev's on. Decent one.
I think that was the one that was right here. Yeah, it's the same one.
Nice.
I caught this guy earlier.
Get him in.
Oh, that's good. You know why? Because this is the guy I gill hooked.
Oh.
So he's doing good. That's good. Well, I didn't gill hook him. Gill played him.
Nice.
Nice. Look at that.
Show him off. Nice, man. What would be cool is if I could double up right now.
You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You want to get a release on him? Or?
Sure. There he is. There he goes.
Right
Good
back
work.
to his home. Yeah, he went out. I'm pretty sure he went out to hit a fly, and then my bait was right in front of his face. Yeah, I got a bass.
Good work.
Bass fight hard in here.
Yep.
We're not trained actors. biting heavily. It's almost like you want to throw lures you almost never catch fish on, if ever.
I'm gonna go on to the other side of you.
That's fun. That's fun.
Big rock bass, hold on. I'm gonna go get that rod and try and catch this rock bass. Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, he's on.
Oh.
Oh, he has it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big rock bass. Nice. Oh, hook just came out. No! No! I wanted a picture. That counted. I just wanted a picture. There's another one right there. Hold on.
Hold on.
We'll get another.
Can he redeem himself?
They love sitting up on these sunny shores.
I can't even see that.
Unedited. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Oh yes.
Yeah!
All right, I'll get a picture of this one.
Did you swallow it?
Nope. All right, we're good. Whoa, hold on. Stay still, buckaroo. Let me lip you. Hey. There we go. He is shaking.
Oh, there's another rock bass in here.
You get him. You get that one. You want me to get a triple? I didn't know they had rock bass in here. I'll show you guys on the video. Sweet looking little rock bass. Let's get a photo. All right, toss them back. The camera's still rolling. We might be able to get a triple on one clip. Which hole? The left one or the right one?
That one.
Left one.
It's more the size of a bass, but he had the colors of the rock bass. It was in there.
Oh, look at that guy.
God. Ooh, that's a bigger bass.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Oh, there's another rock bass triple.
Yeah.
Right, he's sitting right here.
How do you see that stuff?
I got an eye for rock bass apparently.
Yes, you do.
It's right there.
Oh my God.
3 incoming.
3.
3.
Oh my God! You are insane. And then there's bass.
Oh,
up there.
another one. Go back. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh my.
Oh, okay. He figured it out. We got to get at least one good bass for the main video. I know I filmed 3 of them for the Infinite Mini testing video, but I need one for the main camping video. Just found another really big rock bass. And just like Kevin said, I can't walk past a rock bass. They're awesome. I love rock bass. So I'm gonna try and go 4 for 4 on rock bass. I've casted at 4 with the little weightless worm, and I've caught 4 with the little weightless worm, if I get this one. I'm 3 for 3 so far. This is probably the biggest one yet. All right, let's see what we can do. Don't want to spook him. He's moving. He's going somewhere. Oh no, I might not go for 4 for 4. I'm spooking him off. Man, I think I lost my streak. He's right there, I see him. All right. Well, it was a good run while it lasted. There we go. Better bass on. There we go. 4th bass of the day for me. Just the first one in the main camping video. The other 3 are in the video for testing the Rigged and Ready Infinite Mini. This is why I brought the pliers along. Boom, popped it out. Solid little pound bass or so. Toss him back. There he goes. Big, big, big rock bass. Oh my goodness. It might actually just be a normal largemouth. I don't know what it is, but it's large. It's a crappie. I think it's a big crappie. It just turned its side to me. There we go. Big bluegill. Nice. There's another one down there staring at me. All that whole setup over there, we're all fishing YouTubers, so we're all here for a fishing YouTube meetup. So
Really?
Fishing YouTube, huh?
yeah, so
What's your station called?
I'm called Mission Discover. That's my logo. But we got any Finnis Possibles over there. The Skeeters are over there. A guy named Hillbilly Dan, he's over there.
All right, thank you, man.
No problem. Have a good one. We're having a staring contest, this rock bass and I. He's thinking about it. It looks juicy, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, no. Eat it. It'll get your trust up. There you go. Now he trusts the worm. So I cast at him again and I'll get him. There we go. He trusts the worm now. So he'll go eat this. Yep. Big rock bass again. These guys always flop when you grab them by the lip. There you go. Got that guy to trust the worm, and then he fell victim to it. There he goes. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna head back and get ready for some other adventures today. We gotta eat lunch. I want to try and chase a river chub, which have been recorded in some of these creeks around this area, and that would be a new species for me. Want to go to this fossil ground if I can, maybe shoot some slingshot. So we got some other fun stuff to do, and I'm gonna go get ready to do that now. You got an empty can anywhere?
Yeah, they're over there on the table.
Empty ones? Sweet. All right, we're back down here at the lake. I'm gonna do a little bit of slingshot shooting at these empty Pepsi cans from the Skeeter crew. Oh yeah, this is a long range one right here. Holy. All right. Alrighty, I got the slingshot stuff there. There's target 1, target 2, and target 3 is way the heck down there. That one's probably gonna take a while, but we're gonna get them all. I'm gonna set up the camera behind me on a time lapse, and I have a camera at each of those stumps so you guys can see the victory shot for each of them in real time. Let's get going, see how long this takes us. I'll put it on the timer. Oh yeah, I am happy about that. I was just about ready to quit. I was gonna call it at 120 total shots. That was shot number 113. I'll get a distance measurement on how far that actually was. But look at that, look at this can. It twisted it. It either twisted it when it hit it or just nicked the side, but here you go. Got him, and I got that camera right here, which should hopefully still be recording. Let's check. Uh-oh. Oh no, it might be done. We might not have got that on the recording. But I promise, I got it. 27 minutes and 113 shots to hit all three. The first one I got in 2, 7 later at shot number 9, I got the second one. And this one took a really long time. Because as you can see, that tree down there is not super close. I actually think that that was my longest successful slingshot hit on a soda cam, which is my typical target that I use. I'll go to my phone, do a little distance measuring app. I'll pop up a screenshot here and show you guys how long the distance was. Now that we got that little mini mission done, it's time to go see if we can catch some new species. I was just about to pack up my stuff and leave to go hit the little creeks, but there's a whole bunch of big bluegill. Let me go grab my rod. There we go. Got him. There's number 1. This is probably the smallest of the whole bunch. If I get a big one, I'll go over and show Skeeter. There we go. Toss him over here. I'm gonna yoink him out there past them all so that I don't spook them. Let's get one of these other ones. There we go. Big rock bass. I'll go show Skeeter this one. Alrighty, now we can go chase some new species. Alrighty, I drove over to this side of the lake. As you can see right there, there's a covered bridge. And if we look, you can see the campsite way over there. Skeeter's holding down the fort, and I'm gonna go fish this creek. Let's get some stuff out of the truck and head down there. Alrighty, we're walking up to the covered bridge here. This will be the first time I've seen the main branch of the creek. No idea how fast the current's gonna be or how muddy it might be. I'm not sure what I expected, but that's not terrible. We'll take a few casts and see what happens. It's definitely not clear, but it's also not like the muddiest thing ever, so. Alrighty, well, I gave this creek a good shot, but the water clarity is not great and there's just a ton of current. There is a possibility that there's another spot we could try. I'd have to talk to Bob first and get some info from him. We'll see how that works out. But this is a really nice spot. I'm going to take a rest here. Then I'm going to collect some of these pieces of quartz throughout this rock bed here for a future project. And also, look how nice and red this wood is. If possible, I want to try and collect some of this for some woodworking projects because that is really, really cool. Alrighty, I'm back at the spot and the Anyfin crew has come back from the park. We're gonna take a drive over to a fossil field and attempt to look for some fossils. I know Lyle's hyped about that. Lyle likes looking for funky stuff like that. And then there's also another little spot that could hold some river chubs, so I'm gonna leave the stuff packed up in the truck as we head over there and give that a shot. I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, Bob sent me the address. All right, so we pulled over on the side of the road. Bob says this is a good little fishing hole, and we think up on that hill behind us, at least that's where I assume it is, right?
Yep, I think
is the fossil spot.
It's either this one or there's two drainages, and they probably both have fossils.
Okay.
But I think this is the one we did better at.
Sweet.
This right here, right on the edge, it looks a lot different because it's flooding.
Yeah.
But yeah, we pull trout out of here all year long.
Sweet. Alright, we're looking around up in here now.
So any of these that are like breaking open?
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha.
But honestly, you can just, when we get up a little bit further, we'll probably just find them laying there.
This one kind of has a split in it. There we go. Don't see anything in that. Crocs. Try this one. Oh, Bob says he found one. We'll see what we're looking at.
Real tiny, but I'm pretty sure it's like a clamshell there.
Oh yeah, I see.
This might be a pile, actually. Old squid. The cross section of a.
Oh yeah.
Getting closer. I think they're going to be up on this level right here.
Okay.
And on that side.
This one's got some layering to it. I might see if I can knock this one apart. Oh yeah. I got some good stuff. That's some clam stuff there. See if any of this has stuff. Here's the clam one I found.
A bunch in here.
I found the other.
Other half of that. I have one at home that cracked, and I have both sides.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's sweet, man.
Yeah, but got that one.
That just came out of here, literally. So
Oh, really?
it's probably loaded with it.
Hey, look at this one Bob just found. Tons of texture on that. Just found this one right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some clamshells on the side. And it might actually be able to split here. Let me give it a shot. Split a little bit. Oh yeah. I uncovered this. Right there, that's a little piece. I'll get some better footage for you guys on my phone later. But that's a nice one. Alright, we're almost done here. Gonna work up this section right here and then go move around a little bit. Try some fishing down at the hole down there. Bob said there's possibly another fossil spot and he told me where that one is as well. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Alrighty, I'm back at the truck and here's what my haul looks like. First off, I found this really cool piece of quartz that I'm going to be using for a future video. But seriously, look at like all the crystalline structures in here. Especially that one right there. So cool. And then as for our fossils, here's what I kept. Here's our first piece. You can see those clams right there protruding out. This one has a ton of stuff in all the nooks and crannies. And this top is super textured and has some cool stuff as well. This one has that little clam protruding there. We got this piece which has some stuff. And then this one that has stuff literally everywhere. Super cool. Now I'm gonna try and make it across that road and see if I can catch any cool fish. Alright, we're back at the lake. I'm eating my sandwiches here and they're working on making some grits and ham back behind me. So dinner should be not too far away, and it should be pretty tasty. Dinner time, let's eat up. Alrighty, so before we hit a nice little evening fishing session, we need to get some stuff ready. There have been yet another change of plans as far as sleeping arrangements for me. Skeeter's daughter and her family are coming down, and with how wet it is, they're not going to be able to set up their tent. So the plan is I'm going to give up my spot in the cabin so that they can all squeeze in there, and I'm going to sleep right here. I actually had enough wherewithal about me to bring the tarp just in case. I knew it was going to be possibly a little bit rainy, so I brought it in case we needed a little bit extra shelter. But I think I'm going to be able to set up the tarp in a way that it shields me from bugs and any wind, and I'm going to sleep in the bed of the truck. It's a 6.5 foot bed, and I'm 5'9", so I should fit nicely. I think it will work. Right now I'm going to go get all the stuff from the cabin and get it loaded up in the truck so that I don't have to head up there tomorrow morning. And then we're going to get working on setting up a nice little sleeping area with the tarp and the bed of the truck. So let's get going. Alrighty, I went up to the cabin and got all my stuff. It's kind of just scattered throughout the back of the truck. We got to get all this organized, and then I'm going to try and get this tarp up. So yeah, I'm probably going to set up a time lapse here. Alrighty, we are done. Let me show you what I figured out here. So it's not supposed to rain, so if I ever had to do this again and it was raining, I might have to adapt some things. But if it does rain, we should be good. This little groove here runs all the way down through out to the bottom. So if it does rain, since I have this tucked over the groove, any rain should run down in there, and everything else is outside. So we should be good to go. On these front corners, I have them tucked down inside this gap in the frame there with a bungee cord attached to the corners. It then comes down underneath the frame and hooks to the wheel. I've got that on both sides to keep the back tight. And then out in the front, I carved some wooden stakes, made some paracord guy lines and have them guide out to the side. And then here is the magic. This is my door. I'm gonna slide on in through there. There's my setup. But then when I open the door, it obviously gets all floppy like that. But I ran this cord down underneath and up into the little tent setup, so I can actually pull this from the inside and tighten that up. So yeah, I think this is going to do really nicely tonight. It should be nice and warm. This should keep the bugs off me and any wind or rain that decides to show up. The bite is starting to pick up, so I'm going to get out there and get fishing now that we have my little sleeping setup arranged. We may or may not have a Skeeter hookup, filming from my phone because that's what I had on me. Bring him in, bring him in. First bullhead of the night.
Hey, he's just taking half of it. Oh, he's a baby.
First bullhead of the night. There he is. Just about to start fishing.
Took him all day.
Alrighty, it's fishing time. I got the live running behind me, and we're gonna try a marshmallow. We got some worm on there as well, but I've seen people catch catfish on marshmallows out there in the internet world, and I want to give it a shot. So let's chuck this out there. All right, got that one out there. Alrighty, marshmallow number 2 on. Send it out there. The first one already got bit, so I have some hope that this could work well. Sink to the bottom, reel up the slack. We're good to go. I'm gonna reel this one up and actually see what it's looking like. It's been sitting there for quite some time. I got something. I got something on this rod. It might just be weeds, but it feels like it's pulling. It might have just been sitting there. I got a fish. I got one. On the marshmallow, man. Marshmallow catfish. Nice little yellow bullhead on the marshmallow. It works. He's hooked deep. I gotta get my pliers, which I've been keeping on my belt loop all day. I'm not sure why I've never done this before. Probably because I don't typically wear these pants in the summer. I usually wear like athletic type shorts. Recently switched over to like these super lightweight stretchy cargo pants, and I'm loving the switch. Very utilitarian. All right, where are we at, buddy? All right, hold on. They have little barbs on them. Grab them like that. All right, I'm just gonna cut it and retie because he's deep in there. I don't wanna, this is a catch and release lake. I would just keep it. Hopefully he's okay. Bullheads are tough, he should be all right. All right, gotta go clean off my nasty hands, re-rig, and get another marshmallow out there. I got a whole bunch of weeds.
I might want to walk down all the way to that bridge and just start netting stuff.
Oh yeah, by the bridge there'd probably be a ton of stuff just sitting there in the shallows.
That's how you become my best friend. That's how someone becomes my very, very, very best friend.
What's that?
Take me on a trip on a boat in the middle of the night with bright headlights with nets. Nothing could be better. Do that in the summer.
When you were down there in Florida, did you get to net like any of the little tropicals that sit by the docks?
No.
You would have loved that. I've seen tons of videos of people doing that. Alrighty, gonna reel in for the night. It was good to get one catfish on the board. I'm gonna get some things organized and climb into the truck bed. I'll see you guys in the morning for our closing message of the video. All right, y'all, I'm in. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. We are now up. I gotta work my way out of this little cocoon that I'm in, and then I guess I gotta get going back on home. Take a look at how awesome the lake is this morning. Super cool. We got the Anyfin crew doing their thing over there this morning. Skeeter has already left. I need to disassemble my setup there, get everything loaded into the truck, and then I won't be long before I head out. Alrighty, I got the truck loaded and we are ready to head out. So that's how this video is going to conclude. It has been an awesome camping trip up here, and hopefully throughout this process you guys got to see how awesome just doing some standard camping can be. Just hanging out with people, the spirit of constant adventure. It's a really, really fun time, and if you've never done it before, I highly encourage that you try it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all that and maybe learned a couple things. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and possibly think about subscribing if you haven't, because I've got more informational and educational outdoor content just like this coming your way real soon. With all that being said, God bless, and I'll see you next time. I gotta get back home.